Good morning, childrens. It is October the 11th. I believe it's a Sunday morning here. Saturday night for y'all. The Georgia Bulldogs won. Yeah, I know you're all sitting on pins and needles waiting to hear that news. So, yay, Bulldogs, 3-0. Tennessee is better than they've been recently. They put up a fight. Actually, we're winning in the first half, but the Bulldogs won. Yay. I saw that this morning long after the game was over because of the 11-hour time difference, but I still do, look it up on the internet just to see how they're doing. Can't watch the games anymore because I'm sleeping, but I'm happy they won. They're having a good season. Crazy season, but they're having a good one. So October the 11th, beware of he who tries to poison your mind against another under the pretense of helping you. The chances are 1,000 to 1 he is trying to help himself. Wow. South African poet and painter Breyton Back, Breyton, or Ten, I'm sorry, and then Brayton the same Back, Back. Brayton Back. Brady Back. Tells of a black man named Freedom who was the property of a one-legged slave owner in the days before the abolition of slavery. Whenever the owner bought a new pair of shoes, he gave the left one, which he couldn't use, to Freedom. Eventually, wearing two left shoes deformed Freedom's right foot, and he was permanently crippled by the generosity of his master. Don't be fooled by people who attempt to further their own interest under the guise of helping you. Listen to advice from others, thank them for their interest, and make up your own mind about what is the best. Follow their advice if it fits with your plan for your life, but don't hesitate to discard it if it doesn't. In all the world, there is only one individual who knows what is best for you, and that person is you. So, I'm the kind of guy, as you could probably tell, or those of you who know me from before I started doing these videos, I definitely rely on my own counsel first and foremost. It's having a confidence and a trust in yourself that you know what's better for you specifically. That's not to say that you think you know what's better for the world. It's that you know what's better for you. So do I listen to what other people say? Absolutely, because you never know when they're going to come at you with a different perspective than you have from different life experiences, different core values, different, education. They've read different books than you, whatever. Other people are very valuable in having a different life than you have, right? And therefore bringing a different perspective, which is important. It's really important to look at things from a bunch of different perspectives and sides. Top, bottom, left, right, walking around it, especially a problem. To solve a problem, speaking to other people is invaluable. But at the end of the day, you're the CEO of your life. So the decision, the responsibility, the final say comes down to you. The buck stops there. So I think if you're listening to other people to that extent, where you're wearing two left shoes instead of one left and one right, that's on you for doing something that doesn't fit you. Now, in that case, very fucking strange. He used a slavery example from 1800, 1700. Because obviously there's that boss employee, which was to the extreme method of it, so maybe Freedom had no choice. He had to wear the two shoes, even though he knew that the one on his right foot was fucking it up. But, modern day, you don't have to deal with that. Nobody owns you. Nobody tells you what to do. Well, plenty of people might try to tell you what to do, but ultimately the decision to accept what they're telling you is up to you. Even in a job, if your boss is telling you stuff to do and you don't want to do it, quit. Well, I got a family to feed. I get another job. I mean, it's not like there's a lack of jobs out there. There's still plenty of work. It might not be doing something that you particularly like. I got you, but you go, and if that's where you're at in your life, is where you're working for somebody else, there's plenty of bosses, plenty of opportunities, plenty of employment. Not easy. I didn't say it was easy. I just said that it's up, and that's maybe part of your decision. You decide that your boss is an asshole. He's asking you to do things that you don't want to do, and you would like to quit, but maybe there's other factors, like if you quit, you'd have to move, take your kids out of school if you have them, make a hardship on your spouse. Maybe they're working, and if you move, they'd have to quit their job, and there's this whole domino effect. So when you consider all the angles, and you say, okay, I want to quit, but I'm not going to quit because of this. Then if it's your decision, it's your decision, and you stand by that. But maybe that's the day you start planning, okay, I'm not going to leave now, but I'm going to do this, this, and this so that I can leave next year or 3 years from now or 4 years from now. Whatever makes sense for you and your situation and your family. That's why you have to make the decision, because only you know how it's going to affect you and what the fallout from it would be, if that makes sense. So that's it for today. Doing it a little bit late. I talked to my boy Merrill today. We finally hooked up online. I got him on the line app before I left so we could communicate, but he didn't do that second step of adding me as a friend, so we couldn't video chat until today. So that was cool talking to him. People ask me all the time, do you miss the United States and America, where you grew up and lived for 56 years? And I don't, but I do miss the people. So it was awesome talking to Merrill. He's a great guy. Merrill's also one of those guys I talked about a month or so ago, where he just uplifts everybody around him. He's very mellow, subdued, S personality type, if you're familiar with the DISC, DISC personality types. He's an S, and just polite, down to earth, real as you can get. Just great guy. So I feel great talking to Merrill. I missed him and missed talking to him. So we had like a nice hour conversation, even though it was like 11 o'clock at night for him. God bless him for staying up and talking to me. But as usual, every time I talk to Merrill, I feel better. And that's God's gift to the world is people like O and Merrill, where when you talk to them, you feel better about yourself, which is cool. Caught him up on everything going on with me. And he's still a great guy, and I do miss the people. That's the fact. That's my answer for do you miss America? No, not the country, not the situation over there for sure. Now it's gotten worse since I left, but I do miss people like Merrill. I miss some good friends. But I'm making new friends in Thailand, so it is what it is. Turn another chapter. It's all good. So that's it for today. You all have a good one. Keep striving. Like I said before, try to get better a little bit every day. If you can do that, you'll be happy in the end. It's like compound interest on money, except it's for yourself. Get a little bit better every day, some way.